A source close to Antoine Griezmann has said that he may be looking to leave Atletico Madrid next season, and there are several clubs that are set to meet his release clause. One thing about players that play in Spain, Jason, is that it's within their actual contract that they need to have buyout clauses. I believe Lionel Messi's is of the most absurd number, around 200 plus million. But Antoine Griezmann's is a little bit more affordable, and according to many sources, Chelsea, PSG, Manchester United, Arsenal, Manchester City, and every other club who has a brain should be ready to pounce on the Frenchman.
I'm sorry, you forgot 16 other clubs in the Premier League. Tottenham, Everton, Arsenal, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, West Brom, Leicester, every single one. Now, the actual ones that were serious, it seems like, are Chelsea and Manchester United. A lot of this has to do with the Manchester United angle is if Griezmann, and this is rumored, however, I found this thread to be fascinating. Enter Griezmann, Rooney gone, Pogba midfield, and that's like the dynamic.
French Connection, some would say.
Movie references, right?
And clothing references. There's a movie and there's the clothing. But
probably a book too.
The thing about Antoine Griezmann that
and he's heating up, sorry to cut you off, he's also banged in 2 goals this weekend.
He's back up to 4, and he's banging in goals.
Banging 2 goals this weekend.
So the thing about Griezmann is, which I never thought I would say, because last year I was such a strong advocate for him staying put in Atletico Madrid and screaming from the rooftops, don't go, you don't need to go anywhere, it's fine, stay here. I think from what I've seen already this year, you see Real Madrid taking that step further. You see Barcelona connecting together. And Atletico Madrid, they're going to warm up. They're going to go on to that next level. Do I think if Atletico Madrid don't win a Champions League or a La Liga this season, then it's the bottom line, same scenario that we have with Kevin Durant on the OKC this year, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What a reference.
When you are that top quality of a player, how can you blame him for looking to go and further his career one more step? Antoine Griezmann has given everything at Atletico Madrid already. Bought from Real Sociedad. Many people thought he was going to be hot and cold. He's not. He's rightfully so in the running for Ballon d'Or this year. He won't win it because Ronaldo will. But he is a phenomenal talent. And I only question now is which team is going to allow him to blossom into the beautiful flower that he can become. And I don't think it's going to be Atletico Madrid after this year.
What kind of flower are you talking about
I'm
here?
thinking about a nice
Rose,
yellow.
chrysanthemum, whatever the name. What is it called? Chrysanthemum? Chrysanthemum. That was close.
How did you know that?
Wow. I'm on fire. It's the hat.
Jason's secret life, he is a florist. He specializes in naming flowers and associating flowers with people.
I can throw another one at you. How about he turns into, if he were to go to, what team has the color purple involved?
PSG, I think. Oh, no, they've got
PSG,
bluish.
It's a purplish. It could be a purple clematis, which is a nice type of flower, too.
It's also what I used to think of a certain woman's part when I was younger.
That's true. It does sound like
when I couldn't speak as well, that's what I used to
Any other
reference it as.
flowers?
No, I think we'll be done on the flowers.
Okay, we can move forward.
We can go to the Antoine Griezmann now.
Sorry.
I get where you're going with it. He's going to blossom.
Here's my problem is if he goes to Chelsea, Diego Costa, I still secretly think wants to go back to Atletico Madrid. Although the way he's playing, the way Chelsea's playing, doesn't seem like, they did just drop points to Liverpool, though.
Yeah.
You know, my head's getting really
He's playing,
confused.
but he still scored.
I can't keep up anymore.
The thing is, he plays best with a target man. He plays best with a target man. Yeah, well, he's still the bride, but the bridesmaid is a big lump of a bridesmaid and just sits there and goes, hit me, and then he just plays off of it. He played well with Giroud in the Euro 2016. He played very well. Played well with Fernando Torres when Torres was simply linking up with him. He works well off of a striker. He is a very versatile player. Like, I don't think we need to dive as deep into this as we thinking, all right, PSG have got Cavani. Can he play off of him? The best thing PSG could do is bring in a Griezmann, kick out Cavani, and bring in another big striker that could play up top. Maybe even try and lure in like a Benzema. And have a Benzema and Griezmann French connection up there. It's going to be tough to do.
No, Benzema's quite fine at Real Madrid.
As he proved this weekend.
He's proved this weekend. Benzema, Bale, and Ronaldo have now 300 goals between them. Ronaldo's got about half of them, but still.
The BBR.
300 goals. BBC.
I like to call it.
The British Broadcasting Company.
Yeah, people say the BBC. His name's Ronaldo. No one calls it by his first name. You don't say the
British Broadcasting Cristiano.
The LSN.
Lionel Suarez Neymar?
Yeah, it's the MSN.
It would be more like the NSA. Oh, no. The LLN?
Where are we going with this?
The Lionel Lewis Neymar.
So Griezmann is a very unique situation where if this was a Neymar going somewhere else, I'd think, all right, maybe Neymar could go to Man City, play a wide cut inside. He's not going to fit as well as Manchester United, I don't think. Whereas Griezmann, I am boldly stating that he could go to any team that is in the top 5 teams in the world. Atletico, I believe, are thereabouts, and he would fit in seamlessly. Bayern Munich, yes. Barcelona,
Wow.
yes.
Whoa,
Real Madrid,
So you
yes.
didn't talk about that one enough then. If we're talking about Bayern, who we don't feel they're a machine. At times, like
10.
Lewandowski can be like an outright star, but Antoine Griezmann can also be the number 10, no?
Yeah, well, Antoine Griezmann can play as a false 9, they call him, right? So he can drop a little bit deeper, and he can link up possession, but you need him to score goals.
Can
That's
he
what he's
play
best.
number 10 at Bayern?
He
Yes,
can play.
I guess it's a yes or no question.
I think he could play anywhere.
Send him to Bayern.
I think if you put in like the way that France they had a dynamic midfield that was strong enough. Pogba, Sissoko, even when they had Kante in there, Matuidi, like hard-working midfielders will allow for Griezmann to thrive and push forward. So if you put him into a Chelsea with a Matic and a Kante and a Fabregas, if he's in there, he's going to have the freedom to play like Kevin De Bruyne is playing at Manchester City. That's exactly the type of role that he's going to want to take, except a little higher up the park and adding more goals. De Bruyne will drop a little bit deeper and bring more players into play. Griezmann, the bottom line is he doesn't have a position. He's going to play in that hole, and a good manager, as Diego Simeone is, will find the best ways to get the best out of him.
If he went to Man City, it could be the AKS, the Antoine Kevin Sergio. You see what you're missing out on, people? So many options for these names.
Tell them what to do.
You can subscribe. You can also subscribe by clicking on the hat.
If you're wondering why this hat's here, it's to do with a clip that Jason rocked this hat in honor of Cam Newton.
Positive way to put it.
And he rocked it. You need to check out the clip. And that's what my hair just fell down because I lied to myself, and my hair's like, nope, he didn't rock it.
Look at it. What a day. What an afternoon. We'll see you on tomorrow.
Ben Mankiewicz would say this little strand of sexiness is getting up here.